Revelation 1897. From the 25th of April 1941. Outer form of writing, inner truth. Those who profess me will be acknowledged by me of the inner word. And the word will reach them according to their receptivity. And therefore you should not doubt or even reject it as long as the meaning of the word corresponds to my teaching. And you must always make it your guiding principle that I convey nothing else to people through my word but the commandment of love for me and for their fellow human beings. And thus, as soon as love is taught, none other than I myself can be the giver of the word. All other concerns must remain silent. However, I leave every person the freedom of his will. Yet I always want to be consulted where important decisions have to be made. I certainly leave people their will even if they oppose me. But if my teaching has to be spread amongst humanity, I must also ensure that this teaching is offered to them purely and unadulterated. And therefore I want to eradicate what has crept in as erroneous teaching. And I will provide information about it in such a way that it is easy to understand. But the human being, if he accepts my word, often puts his own feelings and opinions into it, yet I do not interfere with him in order not to force his will. And thus he certainly writes down my word, that is the content completely corresponds to the truth, however, he dresses this truth in a form which betrays his feelings. And this external form often makes humanity suspicious and is enough to doubt the credibility of such divine revelations. But the Spirit does not speak an untruth once it expresses itself through a human being, even though the human being's thinking is sometimes erroneous. As soon as he surrenders himself to the working of the Divine Spirit, he is protected from any erroneous transcription. The more the recipient can refrain from his own judgment, the more he is not involved in the creation of the scriptures, the clearer the divine word will sound to him and the word will come to earth as God himself deems it good. And therefore the human being must try to eliminate himself if possible so that I myself can express myself without placing humanity in doubt due to an obstacle on the part of the human being. For I do not want believing people to take offense at this. Yet no matter what form it takes, the content will always be inviolable as soon as their will to serve me allows the working of the Spirit in the human being. Amen.